Scientists have done the unthinkable. They've created an AI that can essentially read your thoughts and recreate the exact images you're viewing. This groundbreaking technology can scan your brain and reproduce what you see with astonishing accuracy. It may sound like science fiction, but it's happening right now. Researchers have been tirelessly working on this mind-reading AI, achieving some incredible breakthroughs. The secret to their success lies in training the AI to focus on specific brain regions. In one experiment, they utilized fMRI scans, those massive machines that capture images of brain activity. In another experiment, they implanted tiny electrodes directly into a monkey's brain. Rest assured, the monkey wasn't harmed. These electrodes were already in place for other research purposes. What's fascinating is that the AI doesn't analyze all brain activity simultaneously. It learns which parts of the brain to concentrate on. It's akin to trying to listen to someone in a noisy room. You focus on their voice and tune out the background noise. The AI applies the same principle to brain signals. The outcomes are astonishing, particularly with the monkey experiment. The AI could recreate images nearly identical to what the monkey was observing. It's not flawless yet, but it's improving. Interestingly, generating fake images turned out to be easier than recreating real ones. In this experiment, the images shown to the monkey were generated by another AI system called StyleGAN-X. Essentially, one AI is interpreting the output of another AI, adding a layer of complexity as it's about decoding both real-world and AI-generated content. Human experiments with fMRI scans weren't as precise, but they still showed significant improvement using this new focusing technique. Obtaining clear signals from fMRI scans is challenging, akin to trying to tune in a radio with poor reception. But here's the truly mind-blowing part. In the future, this technology could potentially be used not just to read minds but to implant images directly into your brain. One researcher, Ji Klu, mentioned that theoretically, you could stimulate the brain region corresponding to a dog and make someone perceive a dog. So, what are your thoughts? Is this exciting or somewhat frightening? Are we approaching a future where our thoughts are no longer private, or could this technology aid people with disabilities in communication? It's certainly food for thought. Remember, we're not quite at the stage of full-on mind reading yet, but we're making significant strides every day. Switching gears, there's a new social media app that's taking the internet by storm, called No Place. Yes, another social media app, but this one's different and has young people buzzing. So, what's the big deal about this No Place app? Well, it's like they've blended all the cool elements of old-school social media with some futuristic AI tech. Imagine if MySpace and ChatGPT had a baby, and that baby was really into astrology and fandoms. First, let's talk about the profiles. Most social media bios have become quite mundane recently. No Place is revitalizing online profiles, making them engaging and fun again. It's a refreshing change in the social media landscape. You can customize your profile extensively with various colors and something called stars. These stars are like little badges showcasing your interests, zodiac sign, favorite TV shows, or whatever you're into. Unlike Instagram or TikTok, which are focused on photos and videos, No Place is all about text, bringing back good old-fashioned writing. You can share updates about what you're doing, thinking, watching, or listening to. It's like Twitter but cooler and more personal. There are two main feeds on No Place: your friends feed, where you see updates from your buddies, and a global feed, where you can see updates from everyone on the app. But wait, there's more. I know this sounds like an infomercial, but seriously, this is cool stuff. They've integrated AI to enhance your experience, offering personalized suggestions and even summarizing updates you might have missed. There's also a moderated feed for users under 18, with a dedicated team ensuring everything remains safe and enjoyable. The mastermind behind this innovative concept is Tiffany Zhang. With a background in social apps and investments, she analyzed what was out there and decided we could do better. Gen Z is absolutely loving it. It's like No Place has found the perfect blend of nostalgia for the early days of social media and the high-tech, personalized experience that young people crave today. It appears the future of social media is here, and surprisingly, it's text-based. Who would have thought? But what do you think? Is this the next big thing, or just another app that'll be forgotten in a month? Now, there's a new AI tool making waves, called Webam AI, And it does something pretty wild. It creates fake websites out of thin air based on whatever you type in.
Here's how it works. You go to the website, log in with your Google account, and type in whatever kind of website you want to see.
It could be something as crazy as a site selling bottled air from the moon. The AI whips up an entire fake website for you, complete with menus, images, and sometimes even working links.
What's particularly interesting is that you can choose which AI model to use.
By default, it uses something called Claude 3.5 Sonnet, which is highly advanced, but you can also switch to GPT-40 if you prefer. These are among the most cutting-edge AI models available right now. I gave it a try, and let me tell you, it's pretty addictive. I started by asking for a website about nothing, and while the AI missed my Seinfeld reference, it still came up with something. It's amazing how fast it works. In just a few seconds, you have a complete fake website. One thing I noticed is that sometimes the images take a bit longer to generate. If you don't see them immediately, just be patient or try switching tabs in your browser. It's like magic when they finally appear. I also tried other prompts, like an e-commerce site about the meaning of life. The AI came up with product names, descriptions, and even prices. It's kind of mind-blowing when you think about it. For fun, I asked it to create YouTube in the year 2045. The AI went all out, creating everything futuristic and crazy. It's like getting a glimpse into an alternate reality. So, what's the point of all this? Honestly, it's just a lot of fun to play around with. You can come up with all sorts of wild ideas for websites that don't actually exist. Some people even use it to create prank sites or visualize business ideas. Of course, there's always the potential for misuse with this kind of technology, but it's pretty easy to spot these fake sites if you know what to look for. The creators of Webam AI have probably considered that too. One cool feature is that all your creations get saved to your account, so you can revisit all the wacky websites you've made. As far as I can tell, there's no limit to how many you can create, though we should be mindful of not wasting too much energy and processing power. So, it's an incredibly powerful tool that lets you bring any website idea to life, no matter how outlandish it might be. Whether you're brainstorming, pranking, or just having fun, it's definitely worth checking out. You might even come up with the next big internet sensation. Alright, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more updates. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.